Building skills to hardship. The resilience can be as the coping process with heart-rending, stressful or challenging events in a way that provides the individual with additional protection and coping skills. Pillars of resilience. Self-awareness. Purpose. Mindfulness. Positive relationships. Self-care. Let's talk about few resilient people. MALALA YOUSAFZAI. MALALA is a Pakistani girl known for being a great advocate of women's education, as well as women's rights. At the age of 12, when she was going to the school, two of the TTP fired her with the rifle reaching into the skull and neck. The assassination attempt did not stop MALALA from fighting for women's rights to education. In the year 2013, she was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, being the youngest woman in history. Stephen Hawking. Due to a degenerative disease that has suffered for more than 30 years, Hawking is paralyzed from head to toe, making him sit in a wheelchair, and due to a tracheotomy it is impossible to communicate through the voice. This makes him a totally dependent person. However, this has not prevented him to study physics, despite the fact that doctors only gave him 3 months of life because of his illness. He communicates through a word processor that is fixed into wheelchair. Instead of living as a victim and self-pitying, he fulfilled his dreams. Pablo PINEDA. Pablo has been recognized for being the first European with Down syndrome to finish a university degree, specifically teaching. Getting to a university degree has not been easy for him, since he had to fight very hard to get education. In 2013 he published a book, The Challenge to Learn. In 2015 he published his second book, Children with Special Abilities. On the other hand, due to its interpretation and appearance in the film I Too won in 2009 the Silver Shell to the Best Actor in the San Sebastian Film Festival. He is characterized by being a positive and struggling person, and without complexes, and proud of being Down syndrome. Mark Inglis. In 1982 Inglis was trapped with his friend as they attempted to reach the summit of Mount Cook in New Zealand. Due to Storm Mark, he was trapped in a place of difficult access for the rescuers, so he was about to die. In 14 days his feet became frozen meat, so he had to cut his legs up over his knees. After a while they put on prosthetics and, without knowing how to walk with them properly, he ventured to climb the mountain. Although he had no legs he was still a fighter, until he finally managed to climb the one that almost killed him 10 years earlier in 2002. Nowadays, besides continuing to climb summits, he gives lectures on motivation and self-improvement.